Hey everyone, today I've got a fully loaded crypto update for you, direct from the market, updated as of June 12th, 2025. If you're holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana XRP, or you're simply following the markets, this is the video you don't want to miss. We're going deep into price action, ETF news, institutional moves, and some massive on-chain trends that are shaping the rest of 2025. Let's start with Bitcoin. Just a few days ago, BTC touched nearly $112,000, riding a wave of macroeconomic factors. A weakening US dollar, higher inflation expectations, and renewed institutional demand. But today, it's pulling back slightly, around $107,700, after a round of profit-taking and short-term volatility. Still, the fundamentals look incredibly bullish. Institutions are not just buying, they're locking up supply. On-chain data shows over 71% of BTC is now held in wallets with no outgoing transactions in over 6 months. And while some traders panic at dips, long-term holders are accumulating quietly. Projections from analysts at 21 shares and CoinShares suggest we could see 138K as early as August, and even a blow-off top near 200K by Q4, especially if global economic uncertainty continues to push investors toward decentralized, hard-capped assets like Bitcoin. Ethereum is also showing serious strength. ETH recently reclaimed $2,870, and it's stabilizing above $2,750. The approval of spot ETH ETFs in the US has brought in over $11 billion in just the past few weeks, which is more than BTC inflows in the same period. And that's a huge narrative shift. Ethereum's fundamentals are looking better than ever. Over 4 million ETH is now locked in Layer 2 networks like Arbitrum, Optimism, and Base. Transaction volume across these L2s is up over 300% YTD. And with ETH's issuance still negative thanks to EIP 1559 and staking withdrawals slowing, we're seeing a perfect storm of scarcity and demand. Developers are shipping like crazy, especially in real-world asset tokenization, which is becoming one of Ethereum's biggest use cases in 2025. Now let's talk about Solana, the comeback kid. After a rough 2022 and 2023, SOL has returned to the spotlight. The network is faster and more stable than ever, and with rumors swirling about an upcoming spot ETF for Solana, the price action has followed, currently sitting around $160 with momentum building. One of the most bullish signals? DeFi Development Ventures secured a $5 billion credit line specifically to acquire and stake Solana, a move that shows long-term conviction. Solana is also rapidly gaining traction in mainstream platforms. Shopify, Instagram, and even Spotify are testing integrations that use Solana for fast, low-cost payments and NFTs. While the Ethereum killer label might be outdated, Solana has carved its own niche, and institutional capital is paying attention. As for XRP, it's had a roller coaster ride, from under $2 to over $2.30 in just a few weeks. XRP has made a big comeback, especially after legal clarity from its ongoing SEC case. Today it's trading at $2.26, consolidating gains, but all eyes are on June 17th, when the SEC is expected to rule on the approval of a spot XRP ETF. That could be a game changer. Meanwhile, the XRP ledger is quietly evolving. New DeFi primitives like XPF, a lending and liquidity token, are going live directly on XRPL, bringing native DeFi to an ecosystem that's been mostly known for payments and remittances. We're finally seeing XRP expand beyond cross-border payments into new verticals. Zooming out, the entire crypto market is maturing rapidly. Institutional flows are stronger than ever. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs now manage over $45 billion in combined assets under management. And legacy institutions like BlackRock, JP Morgan, and Goldman Sachs are not only investing in crypto, but launching their own on-chain products. Tokenization of real-world assets, RWA, like real estate, carbon credits, and government bonds, is quickly becoming a billion-dollar sector. BlackRock recently announced a plan to tokenize a portfolio of U.S. Treasuries on Ethereum and Avalanche, and they're not alone. And some under-the-radar trends? They're absolutely mind-blowing. Countries like Brazil and Singapore are piloting tokenized government bonds. The first Ethereum smart contracts were executed from satellites in orbit using space chain tech. Yeah, space-based blockchain is real. And we're seeing the first AI-powered liquidity prediction tools hit DeFi platforms, allowing protocols to anticipate volume spikes and rebalance in real time. DAOs, too, are becoming legally recognized in multiple jurisdictions, allowing them to operate as real businesses with tax IDs, legal contracts, and even payroll. So what should you watch over the next few days? June 13th, major Ethereum Layer 2 updates could drive gas fee drops and usage spikes. June 14 to 16, the G7 summit will include formal discussions on crypto regulation and central bank digital currencies. June 17th, SEC decision on the XRP spot ETF could be a market catalyst. Late June, Federal Reserve and ECB announcements that could shift global liquidity, directly impacting crypto flows. Bottom line, we're in one of the most exciting and fast-moving moments in crypto history. But it's also complex. That's why I'm here, breaking it all down for you with clarity and precision. I'm publishing new videos every day, or at least every 2 days, so if you want to stay ahead of the curve, visit www.blockchaindudes.com for exclusive research, technical breakdowns, and educational content made for real crypto thinkers, not hype chasers. And if you got value from this video, give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. This channel is about real strategy, real insight, and real crypto. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.